Hey guys, my name's Marilyn. I'm one of the Sox bloggers. Today I'll be talking about my major and my long distance relationship. I'm a theater major and it's so much work. I feel like I'm always having to do something for the major. I'm memorizing monologues for my acting class. I'm having to do different theories and read books about different methods of acting, and it's pretty great. I feel like it's going into so much more detail than high school, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to be a director one day, hopefully, and that would be pretty great. And I'm just not Broadway oriented. I just want to learn as much as I can and do whatever, because when you love theater, getting to Broadway is obviously everyone's dream, but I just want to make a career out of what I love. And I'm learning to do that here, and it's pretty great. I have to take a scene shop class where I learn to build things and do a bunch of heavy lifting and use power tools. It's pretty great. I mean, 18-year-old girl learning how to use a chop saw is pretty awesome, I think. Um, Another thing that's pretty great is that I feel like this theater department is such a family, and I'm really looking for that. Everyone kind of accepts everyone, and it's great, and I feel so welcome here and at home, especially when I am so far away from home and my boyfriend. Coming back this Labor Day weekend was pretty great because 2 weeks is such a long time to be away from someone you love. I remember I pulled up to his house on Friday afternoon, and I just kind of saw him, and we just ran. Of course, he picked me up and hugged me and didn't let me go, but he also got me these flowers that I managed to bring back to campus, slightly scathed, but still looking pretty beautiful. Another thing Lindsay did for me was when I first left, he sent me these open one letters, and this one says open first, and I did, and I read it, and he's just so thoughtful like that. The hardest thing about not being there is when you feel lonely, or when you just need a hug, or you just need a cuddle time or someone to watch TV with. They're not there. And we're getting through it because this relationship, I truly believe, is gonna last. And I can't wait till we get to an end point to where we don't have to be so far away from each other. It'll be pretty great, and it'll make me really happy. I had a failed long distance, but I'm not really going to talk about it. But I know that this time it's different because we're both invested in the same goal. And we're both invested in something beyond what the distance is right now. It's just, it seems worth it. People, I tell them I'm in a long distance relationship, and they kind of do the, oh, that's cool kind of thing. But sometimes I can just see in the back of their heads wondering how it's gonna work, and it's hard. Um, there are moments where I just feel like balling up in my corner of my bed and just not leaving, or times where all I need is to see his face, or to hear his voice, or something. And it's hard when that can happen. It's hard to be away from someone you love so much. Which is why I keep him on my desk at all times, and I get to look at him and look at our happy, pretty faces from prom. And I think he wants to go to prom this year, and I would love to go to prom with him this year. I don't care that it's high school, I just want to be with him. He's a senior in high school, obviously, if I haven't mentioned that already. We make it work. And we both love each other enough to do this and to be so far away from each other. And it's, all I can say is that it's worth it. There's hard moments. There's times where we fight and we can't make up and just hug each other and say, I'm sorry. We can't just be there. And I think the thing I've had to learn the most is once the fighting's over, you kind of just have to let it go. You kind of have to just forget about it because it's not a big issue. It feels like every little issue is just a little bit bigger because you guys aren't there to discuss it, and you feel like you're just fighting, and you feel like there's not going to be a compromise or an end point, and you want something and someone else wants the other thing, and it's difficult. But what I've learned is when you love someone and those difficult times happen, you kind of just have to brush it off. You can't let all of the little negative things affect you, and that just goes for anyone. You have to let the punches roll off, or else you're just gonna feel torn down and you're gonna feel tired of everything. And I don't want to feel tired of everything. I want to enjoy my time here even though I miss him. And so just kind of letting things go to an extent and moving on is just something that I'm having to learn. But it's all worth it in the end, and I'm so happy that he's there for me. That's all I really had to talk about today, guys. So, logging off, and I hope you guys like this on the YouTube channel, and you go and watch all of the other girls and their vlogs, and we will see you next time.